Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I will be creating this look right here. And to create this look, I have used a bunch of new products and have also used some old products which I haven't used earlier on my channel. And I'm going to give you my 100% honest opinion about these products. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the first product I have is this Blue Heaven Makeup Primer. And this is the first time I'm using this. And as you can see the consistency, it looks like a silicone based primer, and I'm going to apply this on these areas. The texture of the primer is very smooth. I don't think it has done much in blurring out the pores, but it has definitely given a smooth finish. Moving on to the concealer, I have this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I'm in the shade medium. I have used this before for my IGTV videos, but I have never used this for my YouTube videos. It has a sponge kind of applicator, and I really don't like the applicator at all. And as you can see, the cap gets very messy, and also the quantity you get in this concealer is very less because the price is pretty expensive. This retails for ₹650 or so, and you get 6 ml of product, which is pretty less. So I'm going to use this concealer to hide the blemishes, and I'm going to use this PAC Beauty blender to blend the concealer. Talking about the coverage, it has I think medium to full coverage, but I don't like the applicator and the quantity is very less. Overall, I think it is a good concealer, except for the packaging. And moving on to the foundation, I have this Lakme Absolute 3D Cover Foundation. Now this has SPF 30 and the shade I have is Warm Beige. Now let's see how this works. I'm going to take one pump as of now, and to apply the foundation I'll be using this Swiss Beauty brush. It comes in this plastic packaging, and this retails for ₹200 or something, I'm not quite sure. I have two brushes from Swiss Beauty which I will be using in this video. Now let's see how this brush performs. I have one more brush from Swiss Beauty, and I got these brushes individually. You can also get these brushes in a set in which you get this brush, and I think 3 more eyeshadow brushes, which are not that useful. They are pretty, they're not that good. They don't have a blending brush, they have a flat brush and some other brushes which are not that useful for eye makeup. So I would recommend you to purchase these two brushes separately rather than picking the set. Now talking about the coverage, I don't think this foundation has high coverage. It has I think medium coverage, and I don't think this will work for those with extremely dry skin. I think this is good for those with oily skin, as the foundation seems pretty matte. I think this brush has done a really nice job in blending the foundation. I'm going to put the remaining foundation on my neck. Talking about the packaging is not at all cheap. It is quite sturdy and of good quality. So if you're looking for an affordable brush to blend your foundation, I would highly recommend this brush. Now I'll be using this Swiss Beauty concealer, and this is a highlighting concealer, and I'm in the shade 03 Light Moyen. Now let's see how this works. I'm not applying the concealer on this part because this seems pretty dry now, so I'm going to skip it as of now. And to blend the concealer, I have is this PAC brush to test out, and this is the PAC 073 brush, and let's see how this works. This is a concealer brush, and I haven't used this before. Whoa. It just blends the concealer so effortlessly. Can you see? I mean, wow, I love it. And the coverage this concealer gives is so good. The concealer is so affordable. The only downside is they just have 6 shades in this collection. But if you can find your shade, then nothing like it. But I am absolutely in love with this concealer. Like, I love this brush. I love that Swiss Beauty concealer. So I would highly recommend purchasing the Swiss Beauty concealer. And it looks wow. So now let's move on to the compact, and I have this Maybelline Fit Me compact powder, and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. It comes with a full-size mirror, but I find the packaging to be slightly bulky, and the quality of this is okay. And I'll be using this Swiss Beauty powder brush. I love this brush. It's so soft. It's so fluffy. You can use this to apply your loose powder, compact powder, blush. So I'm going to use this to apply compact all over the face. I love this brush. I absolutely love it. So soft. And for the price you pay, this is so good. For 200 rupees, what more do you need? And you can get this for discount for rupees 180 or so. I think the compact powder is also really good for the price. I think this retails for rupees 150 or so. And I think for the price, it does a good job. Now let's move on to the brows. And for the brows, I have this Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit, in which you get a small brush and a pair of tweezers, and you get 3 different sections. You get 2 different brow powders. One is black, one is brown, and I think this is the brow wax, the white one, which I have used before but not in my YouTube videos. So I will be going for this brown one, and I'll be using this brush itself, which comes with this thing. And I'll be just using light strokes to fill in the gaps. And next I'll be using this brow wax also. I think this will help in setting the brows in place for a long time. Overall, I think this kit is amazing. You get 2 different brow products and also a brow wax. So if you're looking for a new brow product, I would highly recommend this one. Now let's move on to the eye makeup. For that, I have this Swiss Beauty Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and this retails for rupees, I think this retails for rupees 300 to 229, and this is what the palette looks like. You get 9 different shades. I will just swatch. Whoa, can you see the pigmentation? Can you see? And I just swatch more shades. Like, look at that pigmentation. Wow, I mean, for the price, for rupees 229, these are the last 3 shades I have swatched. You get 2 matte shades and the rest all are shimmery shades. I wish this brown shade was slightly lighter so it could be used as a transition shade. I think this brown is slightly dark to be used as a transition shade. So today I will be using this green shade. I'll be using this flat brush from Miniso to apply this all over my eyelid. Mm. Swiss Beauty also has similar palettes in which you get all matte shades, and the price is also very affordable. If you are into shimmery shades, then you can definitely opt for this palette. If you are into matte shades, then you can opt for the other palette they have, in which they have all matte shades. And look at that color, the pigmentation. This is a great palette for beginners as well, so I would highly recommend purchasing this palette. Like, highly recommend. Now I will be using this dark brown shade right here to apply on my lower lash line, and I will be using this ProArte E29 brush to do so. And now this brush is a great pencil brush. This is good to apply eyeshadow on your lower lash line, to smudge the eyeshadow, to smudge the kajal. For the kajal, I have this बेवकूफ काजल नजर ना लगे, and this is what it looks. It is pretty black, and but it does smudge. Now I'm not sure whether this is smudge proof or anything, and this retails for rupees 250. But this breaks easily. While I was applying the kajal, some part of it just broke. To highlight my inner corners, I think I'm gonna go with this yellow shade right here. Let's see how it will look. It looks good because I really love to highlight my inner corners with a yellow shimmery shade. Wow, looks really good. I absolutely love how this yellow highlight looks. Now let's move on to the blush, and for the blush I have these two blushes. This is the Wet n Wild blush in the shade Mellow Wine, and the second one I have is the super cute blush by Milani, and this is in the shade Romantic Rose. So I will be using, first let me swatch this shade for you guys, and this is what it looks like. It is a very pale light pink kind of shade, so I don't think this will flatter people with dark skin. I'm not sure how is this going to look on me as well, because I'm trying this for the first time, but I absolutely love this rose thing going on inside. I think this would look really good for people with fair skin. Still, I'm gonna try and build up the color. It looks okay on my skin also. It doesn't look that bad, I feel. It looks very natural, I think. I think for those who are darker than my skin tone, I don't think this will flatter them. But if you are of my skin tone, then I think you can work with it. Yeah, I think this does show up on my skin. I think I like it. For the highlighter, I will be using this highlighter from the Sugar palette. This is definitely not a new palette which I'm trying out, but I don't have any new highlighters, so let's go with this one. And I have hit pan on this highlighter, as you can see. Just for that nice glow, I'm using a highlighter. I'm not going to use a contour today. And now let's move on to the last and final thing, which is this Swiss Beauty lipstick. And I'd seen so many good reviews about this lipstick, so I thought of purchasing this one. This retails for rupees 299, and this is their matte lipstick, HD matte lipstick, and this is what it looks like. The packaging is very similar to the Huda Beauty lipstick, and as you can see, this has a magnetic packaging. The quality is really good. It is not at all cheap. And look at that shade. I live for such shades. Like literally, I love those brown shades which have hint of orange. Can you see the pigmentation? It is literally one swipe pigmentation. The shade is so gorgeous. Wow, look at that shade. Now this shade is something which will look good with and without makeup. If you're someone of my skin tone or lighter, I would highly recommend this shade. And the collection also has a huge variety of shades. So you can definitely pick a shade for your skin tone. Then for the price, it is so good. The formula is so comfortable. It does feel little creamy on the lips as of now, but overall, I think this is the most loved product among all the product I have shown in the video. So this is the look I have created, and I absolutely love how it looks. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about this look. So that's it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, and click on the notification bell icon to get notified of the future videos I post. Until next time,